So we made it to LA. We are in Anaheim, California at Disneyland, heading into the park.
Into the woodrooms. Furl the top gallants. Down with the flying jeep. Make ready the bow anchor. Stand by all lines. Stand by the bow line, port side. With the spanker. Unfurl the spirit sail. All hands, ease the weather braces. We sail a true course, south by southwest.
That's why I was on the voice. We found the moose. The moose is over there.
Yeah.
All right, we're holding on a red light, which means we're still caught up with that slower train up ahead. But that means it's choo-choo trivia time. Doesn't have anything to do with choo-choos, but it sounds good. Okay, what's the name of Maleficent's raven? Maleficent's raven. Anybody got it? Raise your hand if you got it. This is a hard one, I know. I just happen to know. I work here. It's easier. Diablo! Who got Diablo? Say me! Did you get it? Yeah, we got it. No problem. What are you doing?
We're just.
This isn't Wally's World. If you would have seen the sign at the beginning, you would have known.
The moose should have told us.
Yeah, the moose should have told you. Now we get to check the gate again. Oh, we got a green light. That's the end of Choo Choo Trivia. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. Supervised children, make sure they stay seated, supervised, and away from the opening. Is our next stop, New Orleans Square.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, You need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country.
Fading back just like that. Here we are in New Orleans Square. Please remain seated until the train comes to a full, complete stop. That means we stop completely. This is your stop for Critter Country, Adventureland, Frontierland, New Orleans Square, and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Come on, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. We're now steaming forward into the future, to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and up overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
You're now arriving at Tomorrowland Station. Your gateway to Space Mountain. Star Tours, the adventure continues. Buzz Lightyear's Astroblast. Disneyland Monorail. And
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train.
I'd like to melt folks.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of the one and only Laughing Place. If you look real hard, you just might find it. It's where the critters are celebrating a zippity-doo-dah day. Speaking of critters, this place we're passing over is home to a whole bunch of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the Rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. Sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
All right, looks like we're coming to an unscheduled stop. Please remain seated. This is an unscheduled stop. They seated kids, I saw that. Please remain seated. Keep your arms inside. We'll be on our way in just a moment. We just caught up with the slower train that's ahead of us. All right, 2 whistles. That means we're going to go forward. Did you know that? Here we go.
This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of ear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun.
Welcome to Fantasyland, everybody. Please remain seated till we come to a full stop. And since you stopped for Fantasyland, it's a small world, and all those classics over there. Please remain seated till the train stops completely.